it's your girl DeLisa New Williams here, and you are at another episode of Get Your Ish Together. So, first and foremost, let me just break this down to you what Get Your Ish Together means, okay? It is a play on the real word sugar, honey, iced tea. And I just want to be honest with you, I am a recovering cusser, okay? Yes, the Lord has delivered me. But there are some words that I still will use for emphasis, okay? And they in the Bible, so I think they okay. Like, for example, ass. Ass is okay to say, okay? Damn. If you damning the demon to hell, you can say damn, right? But there are some words that we will not say. Like calling each other out their name. The F word. MF. Those are words we can't say. But what I did was I took the play on ish and I turned it into an acronym of inner self-healing. So that's what Get Your Ish Together is about. Get Your Ish Together is about inner self-healing. Because a lot of times we want to be so beautiful on the outside, but we got some internal issues inside that will definitely creep up when we get to that place in life. And what you don't want to happen is you don't want to get to a place where you're here and you've arrived and your character cannot sustain you. So what I want to do and what this show is about is we're going to tap into those things, those hidden things that's on the inside of us, that's preventing us from walking in purpose, that's preventing us from walking in our passion, that's preventing us from being wives and husbands and successful mothers and successful fathers. That's what this show is about. I want to talk about Jesus and Jay-Z. I want to talk about Lazarus and Lil Wayne. I want to talk about the Soul Train Awards and winning souls. I want to talk about love and hip-hop as well as a love that will never flip-flop. I want to share with you about Real Housewives of Atlanta and the Real Housewives of Bethlehem. Yes, there was some Real Housewives of Bethlehem, okay? Ruth was from Bethlehem. Mary was from Bethlehem. I came to set the people free on today, okay? So we're going to talk about it all on Get Your Ish Together. Thank you for tuning in to, hey, the first episode of Get Your Ish Together. Hey, so on this episode of Get Your Ish Together, I'm going to free the people on today, okay? So I want to talk about something. This is not the first time that I've done this. A couple months ago, I was in the studio and I put this out. I was pregnant. I want to say maybe I was 4 or 5 months pregnant. And we recorded this wonderful episode. And God was downloading all this message. And the vision was coming. And everything was just flowing. And we did the editing. I had the intro, the outro, the music. Everything was popping. I even sent it to a couple of my close friends. And I always tell you all, make sure your support team got your back. Because they're going to tell you, hey, they're going to keep it 100 with you. This ain't hot or this is not. Everybody said the video was hot. But me, I couldn't receive it. And I had to really take some time to think about, okay, DeLisa, why didn't you receive this? Why did you put so much energy and so much time into something? And then when you look at the final product, you didn't even put it out. And I'm going to tell you what it was. And it's probably the same thing you're dealing with today. I put the video out at a time when other people was putting their videos out. People who got way more money than me. Way better production than I got. They got all the lights, they got camera angles, and they got backdrops and hit drops and red tables and all this stuff. And I was comparing myself to these people who had more than I had. But what I had to sit back and realize was that, yeah, they may have way better production and way better lights and cameras and all this other stuff, but I still got a message. I still have a voice and I still have a vision. And I should not silence my vision or silence my message for the people because it doesn't look like what other people are doing. And that's what we're doing today. We're comparing ourselves to who is doing it better, who's doing it here, and who's doing it there. When God is telling you He wants you to work it at your level, at your angle, at your pace, at your speed. He's giving you the grace to run your own race. No, you not Red Table Talk, DeLisa. No, you not on network yet, DeLisa. God may be trying to push you to have your own network, but you can't compare yourself to what other people are doing out there. You gotta run your own race. And another thing I was dealing with, I was feeling like I was all over the place. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a speaker, I'm a writer, I'm an author, the list goes on. I'm a mom manager, I'm a friend, I'm a therapist, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a that. And I was just like, God, there's so much on top of me. I felt like I was a jack of all trades, as they say. And you hear it. The enemy just keep putting it in your head. You hear it all the time. Jack of all trades, master of none. Jack of all trades, master of none. Everywhere I was going, I was listening to the people, and they was like, you got to master one thing, and you got to be focused on one thing before you move on to another thing. Let me tell you something. Tell man to mind their own business and stay out of God's business, because it's meant for you to be all over the place. The people, whoever these people are that's telling you that you're a jack of all trades, they don't know the whole saying. The whole saying is jack of all trades, master of none, oftentimes better than master of one. Which means that even though you might be a jack of all trades and you might not have mastered every single thing, you still better than that person who's mastered that one gift. So I'm here to tell you today, I want to free you. You got a lot of gifts stirring on the inside of you. You want businesses. You want books. You want to not just write novels, but you want to write self-help books. You want to be a publisher. You want to do hair. You want to make hair. And you want to baby. You want to do everything, and you can, because God placed that inside of you. Yes, you're going to need some vision. Yes, you're going to need some direction to channel it all, but don't ever shut down your gift because of what man is telling you to do. And that's what I did. So I just want to free y'all today. I'm going to show you a clip of the old episode. It was off the chain, honestly. Everyone said that they got something from it. The message was dope. Here's a piece right here. Check it out. My name is DeLisa New Williams, and I am your host of Get Your Ish Together. Yes, it is Get Your Ish Together time. I am an author. I am a wife of 8 years. I have 4 kids and working on 5 right now. So thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. Today's episode is called Who's in Your Village, Your Tribe. This is so important in today. Yesterday, but definitely today, with everyone shaking and moving and building careers and businesses. It is so important that you pay attention to who you are connected to. So the type of person I am, I got my degree in sociology, so I'm a fact checker. I do research all day long. Daddy, you can't come to me and just tell me this is what they said on Facebook. Nah, I'm going to Google something, some encyclopedia, and figure something out. And so I had to research and look up the definition of tribe, because we use this word a lot. We say, where my squad at? Where my village? Where my tribe? But we really don't even understand what that means. We just going with the motions of what social media, what they saying in reality TV. No, really, let's break down what your tribe is. So, the tribe consists of your friends and family, but not just all of your friends and family. No, not the ones by association or only because of blood. So, a social division in a traditional society consisting of families or communities linked by social, economic, religious, or blood ties, with a common culture and dialect, typically having a recognized leader. We're gonna back up, rewind. Typically having a recognized leader, right? So, who's the leader? Ask yourself, who's the leader? See, it was not all that bad, right? If you want to catch the whole episode, the link will be provided for you in the description below. And I'm going to tell you, God had to get me together during this whole time. I have the Roku, and I watch the OWN app on my Roku. And one time, I have Amelia, and I'm up all in the middle of the night. I have a newborn baby. Those who know me, who follow me, I have a newborn baby. Actually, I have 5 kids, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to tell you all that. And Amelia at this time had to be like 2 months old. And this particular episode came on in the middle of the night. It had to be like 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was an old episode. Anybody that knows me knows I love Iyanla Vanzant, right? And it was an old episode, like Iyanla early days when she had the bald head, the bald orange hair. Yeah, old Iyanla, right? Before she had this money, right? And so this episode, it wasn't in a big fancy house with the mansion. You know, it wasn't like the Healing Home. It wasn't a whole bunch of staff and production on set. Like, no, she was going to other people's homes. They was in the backyard. They was sitting on benches. They was in somebody's kitchen. And God was like, DeLisa, you cannot despise small beginnings. And I'm here to tell you the same thing. Right now, you sitting around here stuck. You got a message that you want to get out and you don't know how to get this out, and you're comparing yourself to other people, and you comparing yourself to their podcast, their radio show. They got ads, you ain't got ads. They got music, you ain't got music. Like, shut up. Tell the devil to shut up right now and do what God called you to do. I want to leave you with that today. I hope that this inspired you. I'm hoping that I'm hearing from people that saying, you know what, DeLisa, I'm ready to write my book. DeLisa, I'm ready to start my own show. I'm ready to go forth in that business. I'm ready to go forth and go back to school because I was doubting myself. I was scared of student loans. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Don't be scared of student loans. I'm praying with y'all that the Lord is going to shut the whole Sally Mae and Navient down. Okay, you see, you know I know what I'm talking about, right? We bind up that Navient, okay? We bind it up. I'm praying for a computer glitch. Everybody's student loans paid. I'm going to be like Oprah. Your student loans paid. Your student loans paid. Your student loans paid. In the name of Jesus. Do not stop what you're doing and what God has called you to do for fear of failure, for fear of other people's opinions, and don't even stop it for fear of success, all right? Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, it's your girl, DeLisa New Williams on Get Your Ish Together. Hey, before you leave, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Follow me on all social media at DeLisa New Williams. And if you love to read, check out my latest book titled, No Longer Am I a Baby Mama. Getting rid of that stank baby mama mentality. It's the truth, y'all. And coming soon in March, you can listen to Get Your Ish Together Radio on WIFD. Available on Spotify, TuneIn, and Google Play.